As a reseller, it's always a good idea to have a general idea of what you're looking for before you go out sourcing. Categories that I typically look for are video games, electronics, toys, hats, shoes. These are things that I can find underpriced at places like Goodwill and thrift stores and sell on eBay for profit. In this video, I'm going to take you out sourcing with me. We're going to find some great items to flip. I'll show you what I bought them for and what I intend to sell them for. Let's take a look.
ATL Resell Guy.
All right, here we go. We're kicking off this sourcing adventure at a Goodwill. They've got 50% off all the yellow tag items. And I'm back here at the video games, usually my first stop when I go sourcing at a place like this. And they've got Wii Sports Resort on the Wii for $5. Looks like it's selling anywhere from 30 to 35 free shipping, so I went ahead and picked that up. Back here in kind of the knick-knack electronics, they've got this Kawasaki battery charger for $199. Good deal on that. This item is already sold. It sold for $32.99 with free shipping. I ended up making about 20 bucks on it. This Nerf gun caught my eye. Anytime I'm in toys, I always check for the Nerf guns. The Stampede ECS. $2 on that, which is pretty reasonable. A lot of times Goodwill has those marked up pretty crazy. I looked up comps and the gun wasn't selling well, but I did notice that this replacement battery compartment was selling. So I went ahead and picked it up, just took that off and listed it for $11.99. Same kind of area, they've got this Xbox 360 power supply for $2. These don't resell for too much. I've got it for $15 plus shipping on top. Should make about $10 on it. Back here in the electronics, got the Sony Dream Machine side bed alarm clock CD player. Pretty cool device. I've resold these a few times and they're not too valuable, anywhere from $20 to $25 what they usually sell for. This one Goodwill has at $2.99. I ended up testing it and it worked great. I listed mine for $22 with shipping on top and look to make about $20 profit when it sells. Goodwill here, different day. We've got 50% off the blue tag items at this store. Back here in electronics, and I've resold hand massagers quite a bit lately. This one was a single node Brookstone. I already sold this item. It sold for $53.99 plus shipping on top. Bought it for $3.99, so I made 50 bucks on that. Notice in the corner over here they had all these replacement 18 volt batteries for like cordless power drills. $1.99 on all those on the top. Kept looking around. Here's a Ryobi. They had $5.99 on that one. And another brand here, I'm not sure what that was, $5.99. I've resold these in the past. Those batteries degrade over time, so they're hit or miss. I looked up these DeWalt's and they weren't selling for anything, $1 each unit, so no money to be made there. Back here in the toys, and this thing was going off when I shuffled around. $169 on the Lizard. That's actually already sold. I don't even know what this thing is for, but I made 10 bucks on it. The sports equipment section I'll check out from time to time. Anytime I see like a Rawlings or a Wilson decent condition glove, I'll look at it and see if it's the right deal. This one they had $2 on, and I've got mine listed for $25.99 with shipping on top. Look to make 25 bucks. JanSport backpacks, I've sold these in the past. This one had a little bit of spotting on the front, but overall good condition. You got to just make sure that the bottom hasn't worn away and that the inside isn't all crusted up, and this one looked pretty good. Check the tag here. It is the JS00 Type 7. Checked inside the zipper and we got the authentic YKK emblem, and these are selling anywhere from $20 to $30, so I'll probably list mine around $22, $23. Look to make 20 bucks on it when it sells. Different Goodwill, different day here. We've got 50% off blue tag items again. Back here in the toy section, came across this Thomas Jack's Pacific plug and play little video game unit. They're not too valuable. I paid $2 for this one. I'll probably just add it to my collection, and he's worth anywhere from like $15 to $20, I think, but I'll just pick that up because I like it. Back in the shoe section here, and these Nikes caught my eye. Look to be in decent condition. I think they're like racquetball type shoes. I'm not quite sure. They were large. They were a size 15, and there weren't any sold comps when I looked up that model number, and they also had $12 on them. I think there was only 2 listed, and they were around the $50, $60 range, but a size 15 with a pair of shoes that has no recent sold comps, it wasn't looking good, so I ended up leaving these alone. Another pair of Nike shoes in the same section here. Again, a massive size. These were pretty unique, but they've got them priced at $13, which isn't a good sign for me. Again, no sold comps on these. There was one listed for, I think, around $100 or so, but one listed, no sold, paying $13, and a large size that doesn't fit most people. I couldn't end up pulling the trigger on these either. All right, we're at Goodwill again. Nice, beautiful day. 50% off blue tag items. I did a lot of sourcing this particular week. That's why everything's always 50% off blue. Back here in the electronics, these Circa GameCube controllers, new for $10.99. I ended up looking them up, and they're selling $9.99 free shipping on eBay all day. So not worth it to pick it up, but cool to see. These definitely picked up. These Nike combat boots. I couldn't believe it. I've never heard of Nike combat boots before. But there you go, the swoosh on the side. Nice aggressive styling. Pretty good condition, just need a good little wipe down. And what do they have on these? $5.99 on those. Not bad. Usually boots are priced pretty crazy. But there's the SKU number for them there. I ended up looking them up, and these shoes sell really well on eBay, and they're all over $100 as far as the sold comparables go. So for $5.99, I definitely had to pick those up. Shoe section again, and I know that emblem, that's Rick and Morty right there. High tops, all black, decent condition, soles weren't all torn up. They needed a good wipe down, but they did wipe down really well. I cleaned up all that. There's no name brand on these. These are just kind of off-brand, but I listed them for $45.99, paid $5.99, and looked to make $40 profit. Different Goodwill. This is the one that's closest to my work, most convenient, 50% off blue tag items. Back here in electronics, and found quite a few units that had potential resellability here. This RCA VCR was listed for $5.99 and sells for about $25, $35 or so. Looked around it, tested it, plugged it in, worked great, ended up deciding to pick it up. Looked to make about $20, $25 on it when it sells. Another unit here, this Sylvania DVD VCR combo. Nobody even peeled the covering off the front plastic there. $8.99, but it is a blue tag item, so that's half off, $4.50 on that. There's the model number on it. This one looked to be in decent condition as well. Plugged it in, tested it. This one sells anywhere from $30 to $45. Looked to make about $35, $40 on it when it resells. And one more DVD VCR combo here, the Panasonic. Looks to be in good condition also. $8.99 on that one, which is about my max of what I want to pay for these types of units. There's the model number, but it's in nice condition. It's been taken care of. This sells for around $60 or so. So for $8.99, I can pick it up and expect to make about $50 when it sells. And our last Goodwill stop of the day, 50% off the red tag items. Back in electronics, and this is just unreal. An old Panasonic compact CD player, still new in the box. They've got $5.99 on that, and sure enough, it was never opened, brand new. There's nothing else like this listed on eBay. All of them are used, there's none new, so I listed mine high. I paid $5.99 for it, and I've listed it for $65.99. Look to make $60 when it sells. Thanks for watching until the end of the video. If you haven't already, check above to make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. And if you'd like to enjoy more content like this, hit the links below to other videos.